support to get that to build up more than what we had earlier. So this evening looks quiet. We do have at least that same system, the core of it moving north, leaving a trail of a lingering front behind. That's going to stay to the north. That means we're going to stay in a very warm and humid pattern right through the night. And it's going to be until we get this area of low pressure that's producing severe weather in the southern plains. That will dive across the northern Gulf region for the night, and that'll help to at least spark off some showers and storms for our region going into your Saturday. So here's how things progress in our latest forecast and focus analysis. Between now and midnight, not much going on, maybe a few breaks in the clouds. Into the early morning hours around dawn, we can see at least the indication of spotty showers, maybe a couple thunderstorms forming along the Gulf and into the bay waters. Our winds will still be in from the south, but they'll start to pick up in speed as that low starts to approach. That can maybe initiate a couple of isolated storms before midday along coastal areas. And then it looks like mostly during the afternoon is when we'll have the broader extent of strong gusty winds, steady rain, heavy at times, and within the leading edge of that is where we can see maybe a little more of an enhanced chance for a couple of tornadoes. So the overall projections really lean into the midday hour through the evening from roughly southwest to northeast. And with that movement, that does mean most of our North Florida counties can encounter some active and wicked weather at times, and even some of our South Georgia tier. That will likely push off into the late night Saturday time frame, so we get a break there. But the actual front starts to swing into your Sunday morning. So that can be a second round of activity that I don't foresee as being quite as organized and widespread. But we can have scattered thunderstorms that will still have a very brisk south wind pattern and enough moisture. So even before the sun comes up on Sunday, we can have another batch of scattered thunderstorms. And some of those can be on the strong and severe side as well. Into Sunday afternoon, I do foresee an improving weather trend with a gradual clearing trend and a decrease in the storminess. But for tomorrow, most areas have at least a good chance for scattered thunderstorms that can be severe. When we say severe, we're talking about strong gusty winds that don't have to be at 60 miles per hour to cause some damage, but many occurrences of that sort of level of wind gust can occur. We can have a couple of tornadoes. They can be individual along the coast, and then with that main line coming in, a few can be embedded within that complex. A lesser chance for hail. Flooding can be a concern if you have a lot of heavy rain in a short amount of time, so it's more of a localized threat. So just keep in mind, midday through 10 o'clock. If you're at the coast or the beach, you can have a couple stronger storms forming even before midday. Damaging winds, heavy rain, a couple of tornadoes, and mostly around and south of the state line. South Georgia, you're not excluded from that, but it looks like that's going to be the prime spot for a lot of the activity that comes in during the daylight hours. Into Sunday, improving weather after that 90% coverage of rain in the morning. Early next week, a little cooler in the mornings, more sunshine and stable weather, at least until we get to the end of next week. More ahead for you in just a bit.